Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Sakshi and today I'm going to talk about the art of complimenting. First of all, अगर तुम किसी को compliment करते हो, अगर तुम किसी को कहते हो कि you are really beautiful and you look really good today, or just about their outfit or anything, you're such a good person. Because I do that all the time, and I'm not saying I'm a good person because I do that. It's because it makes the other person so happy. It makes their complete entire day better. And since yesterday, I've been seeing two types of people. First, who will just judge you for your outfit and they will just look you up and down. That's it. The other people, they will look at you and they will smile and sometimes they will compliment you. So, we had our Diwali fest today at college, and of course, I'm looking beautiful, but when the other person says it, it feels so much better, and you kind of feel happy. And so many people complimented me, and there was this one, so I'll break it down. First, there was this girl who was like, "Excuse me, miss, you're looking really beautiful today." And I was like, "Thank you so much, thank you." And to not make my friends feel, of course, they were looking beautiful too. So she was like, "You good, look, you guys are looking beautiful too." And I was like, "Thank you, she's so sweet." And then there was this other girl, and I like bumped into her, and she was like, so sweet. Like, people who compliment other people are like girly, I love you. If you compliment other people, that's it for me. We can be best friends. I love people who compliment others. मेरे अंदर अगर मुझे किसी को देख के ऐसा लगता है अरे कितनी सुंदर लग रही है या फिर that person is looking so cute, I will not keep it in my heart or in my stomach. I cannot keep things inside of me. I have this impulsive thought कि अब बोल ही देती हूँ because मेरे से नहीं हो रहा. I can't keep this inside of me anymore. तो मैं उनके मुंह पे जाके कह देती हूँ you're looking so good today and uh, you're looking so cool. There was this grandma, like there was this auntie in our market, and I was like, you are just looking so cool. And she was like, why? Like, why did you think that? First she said thank you, and then she came back and she was like, why did you say that? And I was like, because your vibe is just cool. And she was like, okay, okay, I get that. So that was it. Also, there was this girl, and she was like, you're looking so pretty. And I was like, God, this is the only time I don't give a damn about your grammar. Because if you're saying I'm looking pretty, or if you're saying anyone looks pretty, it's just so cool. To me, when you are complimenting other people, you just make their day better. And you just make them smile. And it makes me feel so good when I make other people happy. Like when I compliment other people, it's not even that I'm not doing it for them. I'm just doing it for me because मेरे तो पेट में बात ही नहीं पचती ना. I just wanted to say compliment other people. Like, I'm not also just talking about girls. I even compliment guys, but that's rare because they mistake my they mistake my compliments with some other things, and I'm like, I should not say this because वो double meaning निकाल लेंगे. And I'm like, no, I will not. That happens really rarely. Like, once in a blue moon, and with girls it's like every day I'm watching beautiful girls and in a day, and I'm like, yeah, that was really good. So there was this girl on the stage, she was dancing, and uski performance was like fire. Like, it was so good, and her energy and her clothes and her face. So end mein, my friend was like, she is also like me, she compliments people, and end mein she was like, यार बोल देना, बोल दे, please please जल्दी जाके बोल दे इसे. And I was like, okay. And then I went up to her and I was like, your dance was so good and you look so good. And and I was like, end mein, your back is like just and I don't know, she was happy. She was like, thank you so much. And वो बिल्कुल giggly हो गए. And I was like, that is like good. I just flirted with you. I just want to say, just compliment me. People who compliment others are so attractive to me. I just want to be friends with them instantly. Like, I want you to be my friend if you compliment other people. And it just makes people so happy because it's not like every day they're being appreciated or every day they are being complimented. It's rare. People usually don't do that. And most people, they just look at you and you can't even fathom if they're actually criticizing you or they're thinking of you in a good way. And they're actually thinking how beautiful or how amazing she looks, or how beautiful she is. But, like, I want you to be one of those people who get happy seeing other people. I get happy, like, in a crazy way when I see someone who has great energy, who has great outfits, and who just looks amazing. Also, I wanted to say that you become what you radiate, you become what you spread in the world. And if I'm spreading compliments, that's what I'm gonna get, because that's how I attract people, other people who compliment others. I love when people compliment others. Like, it's so good. It's so good. You don't know how you, like, imagine how you felt when someone complimented you. And I get twice the happiness when I compliment others. It's like my everyday occupation. I love doing it. And complimenting people is just so cute. Like, girlie, you look amazing. You're just appreciating the other person. You're just making the other person feel happy and giggly all day. They're gonna think about it and they're gonna remember that. People will think you as beautiful when you think of yourself beautiful. Like, when I started doing affirmations and calling myself pretty, beautiful, all these things, that's when I started getting people who thought that I was beautiful because I thought I was beautiful. So now they see the truth, and the truth is what I tell myself, you know. So if you want to be beautiful, believe that you're beautiful, and that is where it starts, and that is how you become beautiful. When you really look after yourself and you're like, this girl is so pretty, she's slaying every day, that is how you will slay every day and become beautiful. You become beautiful the moment you believe that you're beautiful. And I just feel like we belittle ourselves so much. We think of ourselves as so less. Like, हम सोचते हैं कि हम कितने छोटे हैं, that we are so stupid and dumb and we are not beautiful and we are ugly. If we keep telling ourselves these things, that is what we will become, and that is what people will think of us as. So if you want to be beautiful, tell yourself that you're beautiful, because you are. When I started calling myself beautiful, that is when people started realizing that I am beautiful. Also, there was this cousin of mine, and I was like, I am so ugly. And she was like, who told you that you're ugly? And I was like, actually, no one told me. It's just I've been telling myself that I'm ugly. She was like, no, you're not. You're so beautiful. Why do you keep telling us that? And I was like, okay, okay. Until you are at a point in your life when you do realize that your self talk matters, that what you tell yourself has been degrading you as an individual in the world, that is when you start making changes. If that doesn't happen, if you do not realize the power of your words and the power of your self talk, you won't change. You will keep belittling yourself, or maybe, even not realizing what you are. When we are self aware and when we know the truth, when we focus on the truth, and the truth is that everyone is beautiful, and the people who are evil, they are ugly, that is when you realize that you are a good person and that you have nothing to hide. Like, you have nothing to hide. You're not ugly enough to hide. Like, you're not ugly in the first place. And second, you're not a stupid person who needs to hide himself or herself from the world. Stop hiding yourself. Start taking up space. Okay? Think that, you are that. You are all that. And that is how people will realize that you are actually all that. When you start taking space, when you start focusing on yourself and start telling yourself that you deserve that space, that is when people will respect you, and that is when people will actually focus on you. Like, they'll start coming to you like crazy, like you are a magnet. And that only happens when you tell yourself that you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're strong, and you can attract anything in this world that you want. You can be anything. Literally, you can wake up tomorrow and think of yourself as beautiful, and you can be beautiful. I, since middle school, or maybe, since I was in school, I've thought of myself as ugly, and that is what like shaped my perspective of other people's perspectives on me. My own little mind shaped the perception of other people because how I thought, or like what I thought their perceptions were. I always thought that they were judging me, that they were mocking me, they were insulting me, they were just talking about how ugly I am, even though I'm not. So start complimenting yourself, and that is how the beauty in this world will increase. The moment you start making yourself happy and the moment you start complimenting yourself, that is when you start complimenting others and you realize what it takes to carry that energy. And you have that energy now, so you understand them and you're like, you look so good. Then you feel it. Just start. Okay, before the self talk, if you don't want to do that, start complimenting others and you'll realize how beautiful you are because you see what you are. What you see in other people is what you are. If you see how good they are, then that is how good you are too. If you see how beautiful the other person is, that means you're beautiful too. You know, start complimenting others. Beauty can spread like this, okay? It can spread like this. Happiness can be spread like this. So start complimenting others, start spreading things that you want. Start spreading happiness, beauty, and all the things that you have wanted as a kid or as a middle school child or as generally a human. Really, like, ask yourself what you want. If you were like right now outside in a park sitting alone, what would you want? Would you want someone to come and help? Like, if you are in a bad state, would you want someone to come and help you? Would you want someone to compliment you? Would you want someone to talk to you? Be that for other people, and that is how you will attract those kind of people. When you start complimenting others, other people start complimenting you too, because they see something in you that they have in them, and that is why they get attracted to you. And whatever you will spread will come back to you 10 times more. Okay, start complimenting others, start complimenting yourself. And this was a non-serious video, but it can bring a lot of change. Just try complimenting others. You can bring a lot of change in this world just by complimenting others. You're making 5 people happy a day. What? You did that. You did that. I didn't. So start doing things, start spreading happiness. And I know this was not my usual video because I'm wearing a sari. But that was it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I'm really grateful if you watched this to the end. Love you. Bye.